Alright guys, we're back with some Trails of Cold Steel 2. It's your boy Acris, and it's been a while. Probably nearly 2 weeks or so. I know you guys got a part yesterday, but that was split from the previous part that came before. But this right here is fresh. So, I believe we last left off speaking with our boy Kargo here. He was crying about Patiry. It seems they got split. You know, they're separated. So let's just go ahead and let's return to the courageous. Let's not waste too much time, because we got to go around and speak to everyone, and that usually takes up a lot of time. So the goal is to knock out as much of that as we possibly can.
Where do you want to go?
And I believe Patiry has to be in Ymir.
Full speed ahead!
Hopefully you guys are doing well though. You're doing pretty good. Just been busy and tired as shit. Hey, it feels good to be back in Ymir. We got our kiddo over here.
Ringing, you're okay. And you saved her highness too. How cool is that? Think Master Yono take me as his student someday? If he does, then I can grow to be just as cool and strong as you.
I think you're overestimating me a little. Couldn't have done half as much without everyone's help.
But that doesn't stop you from being cool. I bet Master Yoon is gonna be really proud of you.
I sure hope so. Feels like I've learned a lot while I was away. Putting all he taught me to good use, the least I can do is to put a smile on his face.
I can't believe you were able to save Princess Alphen too. You're so cool, Ring.
No, it's very sweet. Oh, look who it is. It's Patiry. Talking to Luke.
Come on, spit it out. Where'd you hide Kargo? I know you did it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Wait, who's Kargo? Is that Patiry? Well, I'm glad we found her. I can't believe she actually ended up here. Looks like my theory was right on the mark. Well, anyway. Hey, Patiry, could you please stop causing problems for strangers?
Marcus, the hell are you doing here, huh?
Uh-oh. You about to get violent already.
It's not like I actually care, but it's nice to see your stupid face.
Surprisingly refreshing coming from Patiry, who's never very honest. My girl turned into a tsundere. I suppose. He's acting a bit odd. Oh well. I'm glad to see that you're well too. But seriously, what were you thinking? Trying to pick a fight with the army?
We heard all about what happened. No good can come from worrying people so much, you know?
Honestly, Marcus, I feel like it goes both ways though. Patiry and Kargo are probably worried about you just as much as you worry about them. It's just how it is. But yeah, they've got to stop doing stupid stuff.
What? Look who's talking.
Pardon?
You've got no idea how worried us was when we heard you were wanted by the army. For all we freaking knew, you were dead in a gutter somewhere. And then Uncle Carl ended up getting arrested on top of it all. Why do you think we started picking fights in the first place? We were scared. We were pissed off. We were... Whatever. It was better for us to do it than letting some amateurs try their luck.
So that's what really happened.
I'm not surprised that people in your neighborhood would be worried about you. I'm sure Fiona must be really worried about me too.
Sorry, I had no idea that was the case. I'm sorry for worrying you all so much.
You should be saying that to everyone back home, not me. Anyway, that idiot Kargo said he was gonna meet me here ages ago, but he still hasn't shown up. So you're gonna help me look for him.
Speaking of Kargo, I almost forgot.
So she really did intend for them to meet here. Although there's no way to tell who was in the wrong now.
I mean, does it really even matter at this point? Let's just bring them back together.
What, you guys know something? You better not have tied him up somewhere, because if you do...
What say we bring him here before she accuses us of anything else? Yeah, that sounds like the best solution. They flew the Courageous to Legram to pick up Kargo and brought him back to Ymir.
Patiry! Kargo!
They about to start fighting each other.
The hell have you been all this time? I was freaking out like crazy, you damn pipsqueak. Where the heck was I? Where the heck are you? Ultra headlock time! Ah!
That sounds like some shit Estelle would have done. Just, who are these people? Well, they're, refugees from Heimdall. I really am sorry for all the trouble she's caused. I know this is a lot to ask, but would it be possible for them to stay in Ymir until the situation improves there?
Well, sure. They're not how I pictured people from Heimdall to be, but sure. Wow, check it out. There's a really warm looking pond over there. Watch it, loser. That's clearly a trap. Ain't no way anyone would put something that nice smack down in the middle of the town. Wow, you're right. You're so smart, Patiry.
These two.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to have a quick word with them so they don't go causing any more trouble. Must be tough being you, Machias.
I'd like to think we all had our fair share of challenges this time. Still, I suppose all's well that ends well. You're right about that. Quest Badass in Danger completed. You received the Bunny Watch. The good thing about this quest is, at least we didn't have to go around to multiple locations.
It's so freaking cold here. Can't we ridge just a bit closer? Warm up some, Patiry? Pretty please? You numbskull, that's how they sucker you in. You want the guy who sets this up to come out and laugh at you, huh? I'd better have a word with them later to make sure they don't cause any more trouble. You guys better watch your backs. Those noble soldiers are everywhere. They don't know how to take a joke either. You so much as breathe around them and it's out with the guns. So amateurs like you better not try to pick a fight with them, got it?
I'm more worried that you will, to be honest.
I understand that I was partly to blame for you doing so, but don't try anything like that again. Don't go telling me what to do, dweeb. Man, there's nothing here in this town, but it's not like we can get back to the capital anytime soon. Listen here, Kargo, this town's part of our turf now. Anyone who's got a problem with that is gonna have to beat us in a snowball fight. Wow, really? You're so cool, Patiry.
A snowball fight, huh? I will say this though. Marcus, he has his hands full. Because I feel like he's gonna be dealing with Patiry for the rest of his life.
I wasn't sure what to do when the first thing she did was glare at me like she was picking a fight. But they don't seem all that bad, right?
They like to put on the tough guy act. They're good kids, really.
Yeah, they're harmless enough. Just exhausting to deal with. Hate to ask this of you, but would you mind looking out for them for a while?
Damn.
I have a bad feeling about this. I'm a sad sight in a fight, you know? Just the thought of having to deal with some delinquents freaks me out.
Well, I guess we'll head into the shop first. What do you got? Some manly munchies. Gambler Jack Chapter 9. Just the first one though.
Is it really true that you were able to rescue Princess Alphen? That's our boy. We were all really worried when you went off to that big airship all of a sudden. But we wouldn't have been half as nervous if we'd known that that was what you were going to do. You really are amazing.
I wasn't actually planning to rescue her when I went. Why even bother? She won't listen.
Now that you've rescued Princess Alphen from the Alliance's clutches, that just leaves Lady Elise. We'll be counting on you.
I'll do what I can. Hello, Ring. Good to see you all right. We're very fortunate that no one got hurt during the attack the other day. It was quite the eye-opener to see firsthand what kind of people are fighting under the Alliance. It's terrifying to think of what they might do if they win this war. What kind of chance does anyone stand against people like that? Just what did they intend to do with this country? Or they wanted Chancellor Osborne gone. But he's dead already. Tried to think what more they might have in mind. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's make our way over here. There's usually never anyone up here, so this is a surprise. Yeah, I've heard some truly terrible stories about what's happening out there. But more terrifying still is that there may be more tragedies occurring that we are unaware of. Even before the trouble began, people in this country were losing their homes as a result of Chancellor Osborne's policies. As a resident of the rural village, I know all too well how it feels to be regarded as unimportant by the city folk. Perhaps in a sense this war has been going on for far longer than most say it has. Ooh, the messages. Hey, I hear you, Gramps. That's really how it feels though in life. Like when the same reoccurring issues still keep piling up. Like, what has really changed? Regardless, I just hope it comes to an end before it claims any more lives, homes than it already has. You and me both.
So Elise is with His Majesty somewhere. Phew, at least that means she's probably unharmed. What a relief. I'm sure you'll be able to bring her home in no time if that's the case, especially if you're with Princess Alphen. Good luck, we'll all be rooting for you. I'm just glad to have some idea where Elise is. I'm sure you'll find her before long, I just know it.
Hey, just keep having faith. I know we could probably snowboard, but I might do it. If I do, I'll probably cut it out though. Annabelle. Oh! Uh-oh. She got caught. That Alliance airship was a real horde to see flying overhead. The Courageous definitely gives it a run for its mirror though. It's amazing that you get to fly around in that thing. I could hardly believe my ears when I heard that. Viscount Arcee gave it to you, right? All the complicated war stuff goes over my head, but I know whatever you do is to protect everyone, so you got my support. Now, many people could say they've been asked to take care of something like that. Just make sure you don't crash it. This guy over here making jokes about us crashing. There you are. You got no idea how worried we all were when you just ran off like that. It's sad to see that Crow Kid really is on the Alliance's side now though. I can see why that'd frustrate you. I can hardly bring myself to believe it either. He seemed like a really funny kid. Came in here and challenged me to play some card game even. Well, either way, it'll all work out if you take things one step at a time. Damn, everybody's disappointed in Crow.
The butler came for that noble. I figured one would come eventually. She should feel bad for making him come all this way. I feel sorry for the butler for having to come all this way in the middle of a war.
Yeah, we ain't really got nothing. Lady Annabelle, will you not please consider returning to the mansion? I cannot possibly imagine just how worried I've been about you.
I can't. I have a promise to keep.
A promise, you say?
Yes, and besides, this village is far safer than the rest of the country.
He's still waiting on Kenneth.
Why, since the war began, there have only been 2 violent incidents here.
If you really... Annabelle, you kind of ruined it by saying that. Like, yeah, it's only 2 incidents, 2 violent incidents. But it's like, come on now. If you were really planned on staying here, you shouldn't have said anything at all. Even though eventually Kerrigan will figure it out, you know, if he's going around speaking to everyone. Because people talk. Only 2. Lady Annabelle, you must leave here at once. I'm stuck. Kiki. Kiki. Kiki, please. Kiki. Could you... Kiki. My girl really trapped me. Yo, Kiki trapped me. Okay, let me not go right there. I almost made the same mistake. You saw that she came. Nah, there's something about Kiki that we don't know. That's a demon. Lady Annabelle, will you not please consider returning to the mansion? Lady Annabelle, please reconsider.
But I'm afraid that I can't possibly. Ah yes, this village is a paradise for the Engelers. Even Master Kafai visited here.
This hardly sounds like a place you should be then. All the more reason you should return to the mansion.
Darn. I promised Kenneth that I would meet him here, so I can't just leave. Either way, convincing Kerrigan to leave me be comes first.
Well, best of luck. It is unfortunate though that the two of them got separated. Let's check in with our girl Maple. In purple.
These days, I feel like I'm being watched. It's kinda unsettling. It only ever happens at night though.
Oh, don't tell me it's the damn creepy sheeps.
It creeps me out every time I think about it. I wonder if it's those mountain spirits in the old legends. It feels like there are a lot more strange things happening since the war started. Could all just be in my head, but still.
It's definitely not in your head. Master Rean, I was most relieved to hear you are safe and well. You seem to have a penchant for overexerting yourself, much like Lord Teo in his younger days. Even if you aren't related by blood, you are clearly his son. I hear the other students will be going aboard the Courageous as well. I'll be there to see everyone off as this inn's manager when the time comes to depart. You will always be welcome back here. Please stay safe. Duke Cayenne must be remarkably skilled as a commander to be able to lead fighters of that caliber. Or so you think. The more I think about it, the more I worry for His Highness's well-being. I hope the Duke doesn't intend to use him as a pawn in some nefarious scheme. Princess Alvin must have the possibility on her mind as well. Please do all you can to support her. Alright, let's see if Purple is up here. There she is.
I keep hearing this strange dipping sound in the middle of the night lately. It's always coming from outside where the outdoor bath is too. But every time I go to check, there's no one there, and I can't work out where else the sound could be coming from. You don't think it could be caused by the grudge of one of our deceased, do you? There's no way it could really be caused by something supernatural. It must be my imagination. Yes, that's got to be it.
The girl's about to scare her own self. I wonder what it is, though. Dun, dun. This music makes me sleepy as hell. Let's talk to Father here. The path you have chosen to walk is a difficult one indeed. History has proven that much. Joining hands with both sides in a war and working towards a future where we all can live in harmony is no easy feat. It is, however, a noble goal to work towards. and one I can only hope you will be able to succeed in. Go forth, follow the path that you believe in. If you do not falter, I am certain you will succeed. You have both the courage and desire to walk the third way, that would unite both sides. Believe in yourself and may the goddess watch over you. That's pretty much all we can do. Lisa.
I'm so glad you're alright, Reen. I mean, I'd heard you were, but now I can truly relax after seeing you for myself. I thought you were just being reckless when you flew off in that airship, but I should have known you had a plan all along.
Yo, everyone thinks that he knew that he was going over there to save Alpha. Like, he didn't even know she was there. It could have been Elise, it could have been Alpha. Realistically, it could have only been Alpha, but he doesn't know that. Like, he was just going to get information. He wasn't even aware of anyone being aboard.
You've grown really strong over the years. I doubt I have any reason to worry about you anymore. Anyway, I'm sure you have plenty to do, so I should probably stop keeping you. May the goddess light your path. Looking at you now, I have every confidence that you'll be able to rescue Elise. I guess I have no need to worry about you anymore. But please, let me pray for your safety regardless, and may the goddess always light your path.
She's always so sweet, man. Just trying to make sure we've spoken to everyone so far. Check in with Bedix. I'm back. How is everyone? Let's check in with Ma and Paul. The Viscount informed me of your intentions, finding your own way through this war, are you? We are, both as students of Thor's and as citizens of the Empire. We feel we have a duty to do whatever we can. And that's my boy. Go forth and follow the path you believe to be righteous. I'll be patiently awaiting your return. After all that's happened, the region has now been officially recognized as a neutral party in this conflict. The Noble Alliance wouldn't stand to gain anything from attacking us. I don't expect we'll see them again. Not that I'm suggesting we rest easy. Word has it that the monsters in the region have become much more ferocious. I intend to resume conducting patrols as soon as possible, as Ymir's lord, fully committed to protecting his people.
We've let all the villagers know what you're planning, Reen. Naturally, you have everyone's full support, so you needn't worry. Take care of yourself, and remember, you're always welcome to come and visit whenever you want to.
Here I go!
Alright, well. We've pretty much done everything here, I believe. I guess we need to pack up and head to a different location. Let's return. Wait a second. I'm gonna cut this out for you guys, but once we get to the two people that we need to speak to, you'll see it. Ooh, I knew to come back. I was like, wait, let me check real quick. Let me come back.
Hey, Irene.
Hi, Vivi. Decided to help out on the bridge, I see.
Yep, I volunteered to be an observer, and they thought I was the right fit. Of all the jobs on the ship, I'm sure this is the one that'll help me find out about Lynn's whereabouts first.
Can't fault you for your logic there.
But who'd have thunk our lessons at the academy would actually come in handy someday? You better not ogle my chest while you're standing over me like this, though. As tempting as I'm sure it is.
Wouldn't dream of it. I'm just glad to see her in high spirits again. It's been a while. Yo, I like that they put observer in her little title before her name.
Anyway, there's a lot to learn, but I'll be the best observer you've ever seen. This is the best way I can help find Lynn, too. So any hardship's totally worth it. Pretty impressive that Casper's been running his own shop around here. I don't know if I'll be much help to all of you, but I'll do what I can. It's the least I can do after you went to the trouble of bringing me on board. If nothing else, I feel like I'll be able to make use of the skills I picked up when I was helping out at Guerrilla. Nothing military or anything, just cooking and general housekeeping and stuff. Maybe they'll still be helpful, you know?
Yo, my baby, look. That's my daughter right there. I'll fight everyone over Monica.
I've decided to run this weapon shop. I learned all about handling different weapons over at the training hall, so it seems like a perfect fit for me. Now that I know everyone at home's alright, I can give it my all too. So if you ever need any new weapons, stop by. I'll try to keep my lineup fresh too.
Alright, well, we'll be counting on you. You pulled up over that Zender gate. It's been a minute since we've been ignored. We're out to deliver supplies to the watchtower. I'm kinda excited to head back there again. It's been ages. Got a lot of bad memories of the place. I mean, first it gets shelled, then it gets taken over all in a year. But still, I spent years working with friends there, so I guess you could say it's got sentimental value. All the equipment and the like should be there ready to use again. Still, we know the place better than anyone, so we'll be the ones to decide that. My guy has tried that off-manning. We're not going there to have a party, you know. We're going there for work. We need to be extra sure we have exactly the right amount of supplies we're supposed to.
I know. Alright, give me half of those and I'll check them. The sooner we finish, the better, right?
Yep. Just make sure you don't make any mistakes, okay? I don't know what he's all excited about though. If anything, I feel more nervous about the thought of going back to my old workplace like this. Yo, guys is trying to chop up every soldier possible. The alert level here is at least level 2 right now. Battles still take place now and then, but nowhere near as frequently as they did. You can finally get supplies delivered too. It makes all the difference in the world. Not to say that we can rest completely easy, battles still happen. Relieved to see you're all well after what happened last week or so. Unfortunately, we can't publicly support your efforts aboard the Courageous. Just so you know, I'm rooting for you. We all know what it feels like to wonder how our family and friends are doing now, after all. Oh yeah, Thelma brought Charles back here the other day too. Things aren't quite completely safe here yet, but I have to admit that it cheered me up to see those two together. Can't help but smile when you see them, you know? List of things to smile about is pretty short these days. Damn. I feel like that's how it is even right now in real life. There's not too many things you could genuinely say you're happy about. And if it is, it's just small stuff like maybe a video game or, you know, that type of thing. You know, things that just naturally comfort you. Like some good old trails. Those damn Alliance idiots keep going on about how they're going to guide the Empire in the right direction. What, by allying with the terrorists and making backroom deals with the Republic? Where's the justice in that? I can't wait to drive him out of the capital for good. He'd probably have His Majesty locked up somewhere in the capital too. As citizens of the Empire, we have a duty to rescue him. You got an RMP member here.
Oh, you're the students from Thor's. I've heard all about what you've been up to. We may not be able to officially give our support to the Courageous, but we're all expecting great things from you. If there's anything we can help with, don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be sure to see what we can do.
Thank you very much, man.
We still don't have the full picture of what's happening in the West either. Of course, sir, we'll be sure to let you know if we find out anything new.
Oh, hello. You're all looking well. I hear you've been rather busy too.
We've finally been able to establish contact with the Railway Military Police. That opens up new options for us on how we can proceed from here. Something we'll need to give some serious thought to. Naturally, our final goal is to defeat the Alliance and free His Majesty. But there's still much work to do before that. We know our end goal, but we still need to take things one step at a time. We still fight skirmishes with the North Tier Provincial Army from time to time. The situation is changing, slowly but surely. That concludes the message from Captain Claire.
I see. We finished sorting things out here for the most part too. At the moment, our focus is assessing the situation. The hardest part of this war is yet to come.
You can count on our full cooperation.
Being able to contact the 4th Urban Division alone is a huge advantage. Perhaps it may be best to try and work in tandem with them now that we can. I'm surprised he doesn't have anything to say to Gaius. I guess he's just that focused.
All the equipment at both Zendergate and the Watchtower is now fully operational. You, as the officer in charge of making sure that happens, it's a huge load off my mind. Oh, a lot to that little Mint in particular.
Hey, shout out to our girl Mint. She's out here holding it down for us Thor's Academy students like she's supposed to. You bust and go ahead and hype your girl up in the comments. We already know. That dude is a Mint lover. The question is, you like mint. That's your girl. But how do you really feel about the flavor mint? Are you a mint ice cream type of guy? If you say you're a mint ice cream type of guy, you bust. Never speak to me ever again. Please tell me you don't like mint ice cream. That shit is disgusting. If you're not seeing, what is it? The Biscoff blueberry cheesecake ice cream? That is fire. If you haven't tried that, I'm sorry, I know I'm getting off on a tangent, but if you haven't tried that ice cream, please try to see if you can find it. It's so damn good. It was nothing short of a miracle that she was able to fix the Watchtower's communications equipment. Heard she caused 3 explosions in the process. But I overlooked that in light of the end result. I mean, hey, she was able to do something no one else could. And then still at the Watchtower, I believe. I hope she isn't causing any more trouble while she's there. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. But hey, it's nice to see you have faith in her. What's going on with Barrow, though?
It's calm down here, which is good, but all this free time gives me more chances to worry about my family.
Oh, I feel you. It's like one of those things where you'd rather be busy. Or you'd rather have stuff to do, so you don't think about it constantly.
I come from a town in the country, you see. My little brother's over there too. I hope he's doing okay. It's not that I want things to go back to being as busy as they were, but it did have its benefits, I guess. A few of the soldiers here will actually voice it, but I'm sure everyone's worried about their families right now. Having more time to worry about things might be the worst thing about being stuck in this deadlock.
No, that's Charles. I know Pops is happy. You just fell for my daughter, didn't you? I know that look. Sir, how the hell did we get here? I think you've lost your mind. I think the fact that Charles likes Thoma and Thoma likes Charles is starting to get to you. Now you listen here. Charles is a sweet, delicate young lady, which means it's my job to keep guys like you away from her. I refuse to let her be with any man who can't best me in a fist fight. This is the only way I can protect her from the men of the world. Why can't she understand that? Charles not talking to me at the moment. I'm only thinking of her. Why can't she understand that?
Thoma brought me here on horseback, but as soon as we got here, Dad started being a jerk to him. I really enjoyed the trip back here too. Riding really fast like that feels so amazing. If that's how he's going to be, I'm not going to talk to him. I might be back here, but I refuse to talk to Dad after how he behaved. If he's upset, you better remember that he only brought it on himself.
Uh-oh. Pops, it looks like you went and made the princess mad. I'm actually supposed to be on guard duty at the hallway. I think Officer Hoover insisted he wanted to do the job. Couldn't take no for an answer. He told me to come in here and get something to eat instead. The tank officer acting as sentry is basically unheard of. He knows what he's doing. I don't intend to waste the opportunity he's given me to enjoy a meal in peace. I'm still not sure why he gave me it. He can be very irresponsible sometimes. Makes me a little worried about him. More like maybe he's worried about you. I finally found the time to pick up a book recently. I haven't managed to finish reading it. Not gonna read it again though, so do me a favor and take it off my hands. You received Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 8. Hey, it's about time we got another, a chapter, not a chapter, but a volume 2. Feels like things are finally back to normal now that Charles back with us. It's too early to be celebrating too much though, or it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. It sounds like things are particularly bad in the West too. We can't just stay holed up here forever while others do the fighting for us. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah. Let's go to the watchtower. Wait, before that, we did talk to everyone. We got some chests we can get.
Let's ride.
I feel like we don't really need to though, but since it's pretty close, I guess we'll grab it up. Yeah, but it will feel amazing riding this bike on the Highlands, man.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
Found the cloud shoes. I'm not gonna lie to you though.
Let us ride on.
Let us ride on. Come on, man. We gotta. Alright. We got some sep of mass out of that chest. Oh, that's pretty good. So Mint should be here, right? Oh, there she is. Oh, it's a good thing we brought Elliot. Nothing out of the ordinary's happened here since the Noble Alliance withdrew. We can't afford to let our guard down though. We all know they're nothing but a bunch of cowards who like fighting dirty. Things may seem peaceful, but that's all the more reason we need to act as though we're living on the battlefield. The watchtower is fully operational again. For now, the 3rd Armored Division is looking out there. We can't afford to lose it again. The Zats and Manning probably aren't the happiest about that. No one likes feeling like their job was taken from them. But that's just how it goes sometimes. The Zats and Manning are a couple of locals who used to be stationed here. They're not saying nothing, but I'm pretty sure they really want to be back here. Just hoping it isn't long until it's peaceful enough for them to return.
Oh, hi you guys.
Hi, Mint. Glad to see you're still keeping well. Why did you come all the way over here from Cinder Gate for?
Oh, I came to help them fix stuff up. The Noble Alliance wasn't very careful when it was using all the machinery here, so a lot of it's been acting up. I'm all done with that now, though. I'm genuinely impressed. Sometimes I forget that you really are Instructor Makarov's niece. It sounds as though you got plenty out of your education at the academy. It was easy peasy. But I forget all about that. What are you guys doing here?
Well, actually, Green explained that they were traveling around in search of other þór students to fight alongside them.
You're flying the Courageous around? That's way cool.
That's way cool? Hey, Bus, we need you to get your girl.
Sure, I'd love to come. Not right now though.
How come?
Well, I went and lost something super important, you see? I'm supposed to be trying to find it as we speak, but there's no sign of it anywhere.
Well, we're gonna help you find it, so don't even worry about it.
But until I found it, there's no way I can leave.
Something important.
What should we do, Rain?
We could come back, but I'm pretty sure it'll be found faster if we help her look. Would you mind if we helped you look, Mint?
Would you? Thank you, that'd be amazing.
You must have an idea where you lost it, right? Any place we could start would help. You lost it somewhere inside the building? It's awfully quiet. What happened to the other soldiers?
Oh, I told them to stay out of the way so I can carry out my search, so they all went back to their rooms.
Damn. You the commander? This girl is the sergeant of this room. This area.
They're probably still working though, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Right. Anyway, what exactly are you looking for?
It's a wristwatch. Uncle Makarov gave me it when I enrolled at the academy. I've had it with me ever since, mending it on my own whenever it broke. Really?
We've got quite a wide area to cover. We'll just have to work our way through a little bit at a time. Could you focus on searching around here? We'll work our way upwards one floor at a time.
Rightio, thanks a bunch.
Alright, let's see it.
Where could that watch have gone? I've been looking for it for a really long time, but there's no sign of it anywhere. Hope you guys have better luck than I do.
Could this be? Ring picked up the shining object off the floor. Nope, it's just some iron fillings. Oh well, back to searching. Let's head this way. Hey, I think I see something in the duct. Ring reached inside and grabbed the shining object. It's just the lid off some juice. Figures. How the hell did that end up right there? Oh, that looks promising. Is it really though? I mean, unless somebody seen the wristwatch and decided to put it up somewhere, I guess? But I don't see how she could have dropped it and lost it, but it's here. Ring took the shining object from the top of the shelf. It's a coin? Maybe it's from the casino in Heimdall. Either way, it's of no use to me. Better put it back. Ooh. That couldn't be it, could it? Now this honestly could be it, because maybe she was upstairs and she dropped it and it fell right there. Flame took the shining object from the top of the container. Nope, it isn't. This is just some scrap metal. Guess I might as well throw it away. Yeah, like that was more logical. The other one we just did wasn't. But this, she could have been right here and dropped it. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, what's this? It's a signed picture of a pinup girl. That shit made me think about Randy. This must belong to one of the soldiers. Let's put it back. Well, we've explored everywhere in the building where it could possibly be, but no dice.
Yeah, there's no sign of it anywhere. You're certain we haven't missed this spot?
The only other place that I could think of is... I can only think of the rooftop where the jammer was. In order to take a look around there. I mean, we've come this far, so we might as well check every little spot. Well, we've come all the way up here. I'm pretty sure if it was on the roof, we would have spotted it already.
Think we should go and have another look inside?
Did anyone else see some sort of glint?
I saw it. I believe it's coming from up there. Oh, it did it again.
It has to be.
I think it may very well be.
I sure wasn't expecting to find it all the way up there. Now we just need to get it. They informed the soldiers of the watch's location and were able to successfully recover it from the antenna. After doing so, they of course returned it to its rightful owner.
I can't believe you really found it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
How the heck did it get attached to the antenna of all things? Oh, maybe it got caught while I was doing maintenance on it. Whoopsie, silly me.
You really are a klutz. Well, at least we found it in the end. So, would you be willing to come with us on the Courageous now?
You can count on me. And don't you worry, with me on the job, this war will be over and everything will be right as pain in no time. I believe the idiom is right as rain.
Yeah, Mikey, leave her alone.
I hope the Courageous doesn't fall out of the sky.
I'm suddenly feeling very nervous. Mint was welcomed aboard the Courageous. Quest, find our first years completed. I just thought about something though. I did check everywhere at Zendergate, right? I'm not mistaken. I did check everywhere. Where the hell is Beryl? Where is Beryl? Unless I'm mistaken, but I swear she was here. I'm pretty sure she was at Zinder Gate. You could look at the map, but I already know. I told you guys, this Nord is like mapped into my fucking brain.
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
It's no ordinary foe. I like the way Laura speaks. You Buzz, how far are you in trails? You back on the grind yet or what? You're still playing Cold Steel 3, right? I gotta get back on the grind. Haven't had the time. And now, I got a little bit of time. I gotta try to grind this out. I'm just looking around trying to see if I see anything. Honestly, I feel like what I might do for you guys is, obviously it's too late. Well, it's not too late. I can still do it, but I was also talking, so it's like, what is that? Oh. I might cut out the roaming around in Nord. We got Watari over here.
Boy, that one was scary. Never seen a monster like it, if it even is a monster. I've never seen anything like it either. This would happen while Lakon's away, wouldn't it?
Okay, so Pops is away.
Every time we think some shred of normalcy is coming back to our lives, something nuts happens. I'm gonna have to make extra sure that none of the women or children go out into the Highlands. I know you guys can all look after yourselves, but just make sure you don't go out unprepared, okay? We saw a bizarre monster lurking near the statue in the Highlands when we were driving past. Actually, monster may not be the right word. It looked more like a monstrous soldier of some kind.
A monstrous soldier? Soldier?
You take care if you find yourselves passing by that area.
This ain't a monster of some kind. The soldier part is throwing me off. Because I was gonna say, if they're talking about a monster that doesn't, you know, look like a typical monster, it could be just an archaism, or it could be the Magic Knight. Look at my baby.
What do you want to play next, Zika? Oh, I know. We should go and see how Gwen's doing.
Looks like he's got a name now. Isn't he the one with the attitude?
They didn't have a name at first, so I gave him one. He's called Zuko now. Cool name, huh?
A very cool name. I expect greatness from my daughter, Lily. Got Grandpa over there. Got Sheeta.
Would you like me to teach you how to make a healthy hot pot dish we make here in Nord? It uses fresh milk and is supposed to be very good for you. Maybe you could try making it yourselves. Have guys show you.
You received the recipe for a hearty milk hot pot. Thanks, Sheeta. I'll be sure to make this whenever I find myself missing the taste of home.
Cheryl's gone back to Cinder Gate. I'm happy for her, but it's kind of lonely here now without her around. I don't think she got to spend as much time with them as she wanted to either. This was the perfect chance too.
Why does she sound so disappointed on Charles' behalf? I'm guessing this is one of the things that's super important to girls but makes no sense at all to guys. I mean, I guess that sometimes when you see two people that clearly like each other, you want them to be together. Really, that goes beyond gender. I'm not really sure why you wouldn't be able to understand it just because you're male. And also, another reason could be is because it's not just two friends. It's a friend and it's a brother. So Charles, if Thoma and Charles do get together, like, she'll be Sheeta and Lily's and Gaius's sister-in-law. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, by the way, the foil you helped me find is doing really well these days. He's taken a real liking to Lily. I see them playing together every day.
Honestly, it makes sense that he likes my child Lily because they're both very mischievous and just do bad things.
The two of them are kinda alike, I guess. In that sense, I can't keep either one of them under control.
No, ain't getting there. Our girl Kilt. Gambler Jack Chapter 7. We were missing that. It's the old one, so it doesn't really matter, but you know.
Some people have suggested that we head back south now. I'm not too sure if we should be doing that myself. I mean, Erebonia's civil war still hasn't ended, has it? The last thing we want is something happening to the children. I think we should wait a bit longer. The most important thing is that we don't expose ourselves to unnecessary danger. That's why I think we should wait for Erebonia's war to settle down before we head back south.
Better safe than sorry. We got Grandma Jetta.
And the location of the settlement is a matter of vital importance to all of us here. It determines how we're going to spend that season. I will raise the children, all kinds of things really. This winter's a very unusual situation though. Only time will tell what we end up doing. Night after night we still discuss where we should spend the winter. I don't think anyone is entirely sure where the best place is. It's a very difficult issue.
There's Fabna.
It seems vicious monsters are roaming the Highlands still. Lacan's out there doing what he can, but there's only so much progress he can make by himself.
I feared as much.
There's no need for such a face. I trust that he'll always return to us no matter the danger. There's been talk of returning to the southern region, but it'll be a while until we decide for sure. I just hope things settle down here in the north before then.
I say it all the time, but Fagma has to be one of the prettiest NPCs. Honestly, in JRPG history. Yeah, I said it. I'm going that far. That is a beautiful woman.
Discussions have started in the settlement over whether or not we should return south. I'm very much in favor for it, but then again, there's Erebonia's ongoing civil war. I'm not sure what the right choice here is. Koden's been visibly upset lately, to tell the truth. That's why I'd prefer it if we moved back south. I'm sure he'd be much happier there. Doing so may prove to be difficult though.
Gotta do what's best for the kiddos. Here's Thelma.
Now that the Alliance forces have left the Highlands, life here is pretty much back to normal. The Highlands are still kind of dangerous though, so leaving the settlement remains forbidden. But even so, everyone's a lot livelier these days. There's even been talk about returning to the south again. I'm really happy everything is starting to come together again. We owe that to all of you, you know?
He's such a good kid.
Charles seemed really happy to be able to see her dad again. I was happy for her, but
Yeah, he gave you a lot of shit.
he seemed really angry with me for some reason. Still, as long as she's okay, that's all that matters.
That's the right attitude. And this place just looks refreshing, man. Don't you just want to go to the pier and just take a dive? Oh, there's a little Koten over here.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
See what we can get. And an art carp, huh?
Caught one.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like to catch more fish, we need another new rod, and we need to be in some different locations.
Lily's really happy to have made a new friend. But now playing with her is no fun anymore. I can't ride a horse.
Oh yeah, he still hasn't learned. It's kind of funny because I believe when we first got here, I asked that question, if he had learned.
I could just follow them on foot, but that's boring. What should I do?
Koten, it's time for you to lock in. You really gotta start learning how to ride a horse. It's that time.
I wish I could ride too. Lily's so lucky she can.
She's not lucky. She was practicing and she learned. Just like you can do it too, Koten. I don't know what the issue here is. I don't know if maybe you're scared or what. You're gonna have to try eventually. Because this is a big part of your culture, buddy. You're gonna have to know how to do a lot of stuff.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
I'm gonna need you to lock in. Check in with Gramps. Oh, he's with is it Ivan or is it Ivan? Ivan. Okay. It's been a minute. Let me lock in, guys. Let me lock in. Wait, first of all, let's check these quests. Okay, we've actually done a lot. Welcome home, guys, and thank you for coming. Hello, Elder. It's good to be back again. You've been keeping yourselves mighty busy since you left, haven't you? Heard all about you flying around on the Courageous. I kinda wish I had Elisa here. Oh, keeping your ears to the ground, I see. The Courageous has been a huge help too. It's all thanks to Prince Oliver that we finally have a means to make our ideals a reality. He placed his hope for Erebonia's future in us, and we're going to do everything possible to ensure that his hope wasn't misplaced. Well, he couldn't have entrusted Erebonia's future in finer hands. Speaking of, there is something we'd like your help with. Is this about the large monster? Might I ask how Dad came to be absent at a time like this to begin with? Well, on one hand, this land is no longer plagued with the war since the Noble Alliance has left. On the other hand, the monsters out here have grown restless. Haven't a clue why, but as a result, Lacan has been forced to go and patrol more often than before. Makes sense to me. And as if the huge monster showing up while he's away wasn't bad enough. The monster in question is strange, to say the least. I couldn't say for sure, but it's possible it's another cryptid. And if that is the case, it may be a sign that things here are yet back to normal after all. He's saying it could be another cryptid. It's just strange because... Was it Watari? They said it looked like it didn't look like a monster, it looked like a soldier. Oh no. That does sound like something we can't ignore. And we can't pretend this has nothing to do with us when the cause could very well be the chaos in Erebonia itself. We'd be more than happy to accept your request. We'll do all we can to take down this foul beast. But thank you very much. It was last sighted in the northern part of the Highlands, right in front of that giant statue. Oh, so it's right in front of the divine knight. That's what I like to call it. Like a giant ass divine knight. And given how little we know about it, you should approach it with great caution. Of course. Right, as soon as we're ready, let's head out. Quest Monster Madness started.